Alright, so figure I'd do a little update on the recovery thing. I ended up getting hella sick for like about 3 weeks. Probably 4 days, about 5 days after I got the shot. So just my luck on that. I had it bad too, like severe ass body aches. I couldn't really walk around. I couldn't hardly do anything. I was basically bedridden for like about 2 weeks. Couldn't think. My brain was all scrambled the entire time, and I was sweating a lot. For like 2 weeks, I was just sweating. And I think at first I thought that it was side effects from the shot, but I realize now that it's because I got sick. So I ended up having a supplement for that, because I just couldn't go through feeling that sick, and it really sucks. Like, probably a week and a half after, like, I just went through a week and a half of my symptoms getting worse and worse and worse. And then that's when I finally went to the doctor. The doctor was like, oh yeah, you have a viral respiratory infection. And so I had to wait for that. They're like, oh yeah, just wait it out, you'll be good. Well, fucking sure as shit, like another week goes by, and then it's getting worse and getting worse. And then week 3 rolls around, I'm still coughing up hella phlegm, and it's really like, it's super thick phlegm. Like, it looks like glue. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever. I've never even seen my phlegm look like that before. Like you squeeze it and it turns into a ball, and then it like expands, and almost like rubber, kind of like you squeeze it and it gets all squishy, and then you let it go and it just expands into a huge ball. I got pictures, but I don't know if I'm gonna splice them in or not, because it's disgusting, dude. But I don't know, maybe if I splice them in, it might be exactly what other people are seeing in theirs, if they're struggling with, that type of issue. But yeah, it's just been hell for like 3 weeks, bro. I couldn't train, I couldn't lift, I couldn't really do anything. I wanted to like keep updating on the symptoms of the shot, but that didn't work out too well. So now we're here. I went and got some antibiotics about 2 days ago, and it's been, my phlegm is like minimal now. It's like maybe just like a tiny speck, like a few times when I wake up, and then that's it. Doctors chalk it up to allergies, but I don't think it's allergies, dude. I've never had allergies in my life until after the whole Slovid. Let me use a different word. The whole Slovid infection. I ended up getting Slovids like 3 times, about 3 or 4 times, and maybe like 2 years ago, and I haven't really been the same since that happened. And yeah, I've been spending like the past, I thought there was something under the table. I've been spending like the past year and a half, almost 2 years, trying to figure out like all these weird ass symptoms that I have. And my doctor's office closed at the end of the year last year, so the new doc I'm working with, they suck and they don't know shit, and they're just not helpful at all, and I can't even get an appointment with them. I seen them one time this entire year. We're already in April. So, and the only reason why they saw me is because I came out of the ER, because I came out of the emergency That's the only reason why they see me, because they like legally have to do that or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, like they're not helping me with any of my issues, so I'm kind of just left to figure it out on my own, which I think a lot of people are in that situation. They're left to figure it out on their own, and it's hard, man. You got to do like hours and hours and hours of research trying to figure out like what the hell's wrong with you, like, you know, without having any training in medical school or anything. You got to like really like hit the books of Google University and figure it out. And then even when you do figure it out, or you come across something that clicks and it makes sense, sometimes you'll bring it up to your doc and they'll just be like, oh, so you think you understand this because you read something on the internet? Not everything you read on the internet is true. And I'm like, well, no shit, dumbass. But like, obviously it is if you're like questioning me about it, or you'll like bring up things that they have zero knowledge of whatsoever. And then it's just kind of like, bro, like, how do you not? You went to school for 10 years. You studied this subject for 10 years. How do you not know about this? Like, you spent $100,000 to learn about this subject for 10 years, and yet I know more about this subject than you, and I've never went to school for it. How is that possible? Right? Like, but yeah, that's the part that kind of gets me, man. And it's just like, all right, dude, yeah, you got it, bro. Like, what? Yeah, you're right and I'm wrong. Correct. That's why we still haven't figured this out, right? Like, it's just, it's the ego, man. It's the ego. A lot of people have their ego and they haven't shaken it. They haven't done the inner work, and yeah, a lot of like a good portion of the population is operating out of ego, and can't really blame them, because I used to do the same thing, and sometimes I'll catch myself falling back into ego a little bit, and I gotta like check myself. It is really rare when that happens, but it does still happen, and I'll check myself a little bit. But yeah, that's where we're at with it. I did get to train yesterday. Got a little baby battle scar. Nothing major. Got a couple more, but yeah, it felt hella good to get back on the mats, dude. I was probably losing my mind a little bit, just like having to sit in the fucking house and just like not do anything, like not exercise at all. That's why I stress the importance of exercise when you're in recovery, man. It's like that's Mando, bro. You gotta seriously, like, I don't know why a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people don't exercise and they're in recovery, and it's like, bro, like, you get all those endorphins and like all the feel good chemicals. You get circadian rhythm recalibration. You know, your whole body just starts acting the way that it's supposed to, and then you start feeding your body the proper nutrients that you need. And a lot of people are nutrient deficient. So those are the kinds of things that you learn when you end up on a healing journey such as mine, where you gotta figure out, you know, all the stuff that's wrong with you, dude. Like, it's a trip. It trips me out. But yeah, felt good to finally get back on the mats. I had to go really light, and my cardio is not what it was, but I was still able to. I worked technique for an hour, and then I hit the bag for about 45 minutes. I wasn't at 100%. I'm probably at like 60% right now, but yeah, it felt good. And then I popped in on MMA week, so we're doing some MMA stuff. So that was pretty tight. Super stoked to go back tomorrow. I woke up today and like I didn't really get to sleep a whole lot last night. Roommates are always just doing stupid shit, and the cats were going at it, so couldn't really couldn't sleep. But that's a whole nother conversation. That's another thing too that you need to get dialed in, is your sleep. A lot of people don't prioritize their sleep. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this update. I'm running out of time, so yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I'll have another video coming in soon. All right, bye.